Sure, here it is. Imagine taking the exact same engine without changing its size and adding 100, 200, or even 500 more horsepower. Sounds impossible? It isn't. Some of the fastest cars in the world use one of three technologies to do exactly that: a turbocharger, a supercharger, or a centrifugal supercharger, often known by the brand name ProCharger. But if they all make more power, why do they feel so different? Today, we're breaking down exactly how each one works and which one might be right for your build. Welcome to Redline Research, where we explain the engineering behind every fast car. Sure, here it is. To understand forced induction, we first need to understand how an engine makes power. An engine is basically an air pump. Every time a piston moves downward, it pulls air into the cylinder. Fuel is injected. A spark ignites the mixture. The expanding gases push the piston back down. That's what creates power. But here's the key. The more oxygen you can fit inside the cylinder, the more fuel you can burn safely. More fuel means a bigger combustion event. A bigger combustion event creates more torque, and more torque creates more horsepower. That's exactly what forced induction is designed to do. Sure, I'd be happy to read that for you. Here goes. Let's start with the turbocharger. A turbo uses energy that would normally be wasted. As hot exhaust gases leave the engine, they spin a turbine. That turbine is connected to a compressor on the other side by a shaft. As the turbine spins, the compressor spins too. It pulls in fresh air, compresses it, and forces that air into the engine. More air, more oxygen, more fuel, more power. Because a turbo uses exhaust energy instead of engine power, it's one of the most efficient ways to increase horsepower. The downside? It needs exhaust flow to build boost. That's why some turbocharged cars experience what's known as turbo lag before full power arrives. Sure, here it is read out loud. A supercharger works differently. Instead of using exhaust gases, it's driven directly by the engine using a belt connected to the crankshaft. The moment the engine spins, the supercharger spins. That means boost is available almost instantly. Press the accelerator, and power responds immediately. This instant response is why many muscle cars use roots or twin-screw superchargers. The trade-off is efficiency. Because the supercharger is powered by the engine itself, it takes some horsepower to create horsepower. Even so, the immediate torque and unmistakable whine make it a favorite for streak and drag racing. Sure, here's the reading. Now let's talk about the ProCharger. Technically, a ProCharger is a brand of centrifugal supercharger. Like a traditional supercharger, it's belt-driven, but instead of using large rotors, it uses a high-speed impeller that looks very similar to the compressor side of a turbocharger. As engine RPM increases, the impeller spins faster, creating more boost. That means power builds smoothly as the engine revs higher. Instead of instant low-end torque, you get strong top-end horsepower. For many performance builds, this creates an exciting power curve while keeping installation relatively simple. Sure, here it is read out loud. So, which one wins? If you're chasing maximum efficiency and huge horsepower numbers, a turbocharger is tough to beat. If you want instant throttle response and explosive low-end torque, a Roots or twin-screw supercharger is the better choice. And if you're looking for smooth power delivery with impressive top-end performance, a centrifugal supercharger like a ProCharger offers a compelling balance. At the end of the day, they all have the same mission: move more air, burn more fuel, make more power. But the way they create that power completely changes how a car feels to drive. If you learned something new today, subscribe to Redline Research, because every horsepower number has an engineering story behind it, and we're here to uncover.
Congratulations, you're moving to the next level. Your next opponent is you.